And now, freelance heroism.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Freelance Heroism. My name is Dees.
And I'm Rachel.
Before I even get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone out there who donates at the Patreon, in particular those who donate at the producer tier.
Mhm.
Rachel, would you like to let us know who they are?
I would love to. We want to say thank you to Crispy, Nate, Breakmeister, and Rebecca. Thank you so much, everyone.
You help us make a better show for everyone,
Mhm.
and we couldn't do it without you. So thank you.
Thank you,
Rachel,
Dees.
you had a busy weekend.
I have had a very busy weekend.
What did you
Um,
do?
I knew it was going to be busy because yesterday was my friend celebrating her birthday, and
Mhm.
she had a bunch of stuff going on that she wanted people to go to. And
Yeah.
then the day before that was Friday, and I got sort of surprise pulled into another thing. I'm not a big like social person, so uh,
I don't
I
like people.
I had spent like I knew I was going to do the birthday thing, and so I was prepared to basically be socially drained just from that, and I'd known about it for a couple weeks. But like 2 days before the thing on Friday happened was when I was asked if I would do it.
Right.
Essentially, my work bestie got roped into a social thing after work, and she immediately came to me and asked if I would also go with her.
Bear the
Um,
burden with me. Yeah.
yes. So I agreed, and then we also carpooled together. And so we like left work. We drove half an hour to a different town where we were at like this reception that lasted for over an hour, and then we had to walk over to this film premiere of this documentary, which was really good, but it also I didn't get home until like 9 o'clock at night, I think.
You're
And
like you're like this hangout could have been on Netflix.
and so I was really tired just from doing that. And then Saturday, my friend had this for her birthday. She had this sort of dance recital thing that was outdoors,
Right.
which was also in another town. So that was like a 30-minute drive. And so we did that. And then we went to a different town that was also about 30 minutes away for a dinner reservation. Um, Dinner took a long time, like to get the food to our tables. So, unfortunately, after we got the food, everybody sort of rushed to eat. And then we went to axe throwing. So it was fun. It was a good day, but I also just I was so tired of being around people
Oh, I'm with
by,
you.
by the end of the day. And so it again, I think it was like 8:30 or 9 again until I got home last night. Um, and it was just so exhausting. Like I said, I'm not like a big social person. I don't really go out to stuff unless it's like something I really want to do or I'm like supporting my friends.
Yeah.
But it is still just a lot, especially when I sort of got something else surprised on me like a couple days before. So um I don't know. Today is like my relaxing day, but it's also the day that I have to do laundry and we're recording this intro and
Yeah.
all of
Yeah.
this other stuff. So, um, yeah, that's how my weekend's been. I have a feeling I know the answer, but how do you feel about doing social
I
things?
hate going to things.
Hmm.
I do, and there's a lot of reasons for it, but not the least of which is that me and the population don't really see eye to eye on anything
Hmm.
at all. Uh, I don't. My instinct is that people don't think about things very much.
Yeah.
Like in their day-to-day life, I don't think people really spend a lot of time pondering anything.
Hmm.
Like I would be shocked if the average person in their day-to-day sat down and really gave good, like, rigorous thought to fucking anything. I
Hmm.
think so many people are like autopiloted
Yeah.
that they're just, you know, like a zombie almost.
Hmm.
And like that's fine, I guess, if that's your thing. But like when we go out and there's like other people like that around, we don't have anything in common. We're like a different species,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So like trying to like one of the worst things in the world for me is the kind of small talk that like people do all the time, like all day long.
Uh-huh.
That I literally in my head am imagining myself grabbing a chair and breaking out a window. I used to do this thing when I was in algebra, or no, it was algebra.
Hmm.
When I was in algebra class in high school, I would be sitting in class and it would be so fucking quiet. Like nobody would say a fucking word, nobody would sneeze, nobody would cough.
Hmm.
It's just silence. Everyone's working on their stupid little papers or whatever. And like I'm just sitting there in my head, like what would happen if I just jumped up and just yelled as loud as I could? Would it shake anything loose in these people? Would there be a mumble across the rest of the people here, or just
Ooh.
nothing? Would it just be a dead, like they'd all look and then go right back to their thing like fucking robots?
Uh-huh.
And I literally still have that like internal feeling sometimes where like if I'm out at like a restaurant, everybody's like just a little too put together and well behaved.
Hmm.
Nobody's really like talking about anything interesting. They're just kind of sitting. I just think like what would happen if I just stood up and went, you know, Mars is a lie or something weird and then just ran and jumped through a window, right?
Hmm.
Just to create anything, just any interest. Um and I'm aware that that's not a great thought to have, you know?
Uh-huh.
When I stand in line at a gas station, sometimes like the people in front of me are so exhausting to just behold
Hmm.
that I feel like I am perfectly capable of choking one of them to death
Oh no.
just so that the other people would have a story to tell because there's
Ah.
nothing happening. Like it's just a dead zone of fucking like
Hmm.
brain dead autopilot uselessness. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Boy, this got grimmer than I intended. My point though is that like people don't really talk about what they want to talk about. Like the things that are in, I'm sure these people have stuff in their head that is unique and interesting and they want to talk about, but they're so afraid of being weird or different
Yeah.
that they just bottle that shit up and talk about the weather. Who
Hmm.
gives a fuck about the weather? We all
Yeah.
experience the weather. The weather's fucking fine or it's bad or
Hmm.
who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Right? Like who gives a fuck about the weather? So like if I'm forced to be out for like long periods of time,
Hmm.
when I get home, I will like lock down. I will be in a fucking small fucking area. I will like get on my tablet and draw or something like that and I just
Hmm.
zone out. Put really loud music on and play that while I draw and like I don't know. I don't know how the average person that like goes out for drinks after work and says nothing for 3 hours of any
Uh,
substance to a bunch of people
yeah.
and then goes home and has no thoughts and just watches a fucking Disney movie or something like that and then goes to sleep, wakes up and does it again the next day and does that for 35 years.
Hmm.
Just shoot myself in the head. Like I can't I can't do that.
Yeah.
You know? Sometimes
Yeah.
we should have complicated, interesting conversations about things or
Mhm.
topics of debate, you know? Have a
I
good argument with people who have a brain that works and want to make it work with you.
Mhm.
There's not a lot of them out there, I don't think.
Yeah, I think like I definitely experienced that yesterday during there was a point during when we were all like hanging out having dinner at this restaurant and politics got brought up
Hmm.
and then someone at the table did not want to talk about politics and so we all had to stop and then like talk about, oh, doesn't this thing on the menu look really interesting?
Yeah,
And
that's too soft for me.
I felt like disappointed about that.
That's just I don't know.
Yeah.
It sort of feels like everybody's on Novocaine at all times.
Hmm.
You ever go out and just like, yeah, have you ever been near a car crash? This is gonna be it's gonna sound weird, but I promise I'll get there. Have you ever seen a car crash on the side of the road?
Yes.
Have you ever? They're called rubbernecks, where like they all slow down and look.
Yeah.
Right. You want to know why that happens?
Why?
Because they're so interested in anything different, and that is a different thing. That is not usual. So they're all very interested in it. It's like they all crave something different, but none of them are willing to be part of it. I've gone out to dinners with friends from work who are, but like from back in the day, and I would sit there and we would be there for 2 hours and say nothing. Like nothing that matters. It was like, it could have been, you could have exchanged these people with any other group of people in the world that I have no connection to, no interaction with, and the conversation would have been the exact same.
Yeah.
Everybody likes the same fucking music. Yeah. Everybody likes the same 3 TV shows. And
how's your family doing? Oh, they're good. How's your family doing? My family's doing good too.
Yeah, my family's doing bad, but let's not talk about it. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's cool.
Yeah.
So how's your day been? Oh, it's good. You been eating any new protein? Yeah, man. Fucking Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exhausting. So yeah, I like to stay at home if I can. I like to choose my conversations with people a little cleaner, and they take that away from you. You don't get to have that choice when you're out and about. Also, I love food. I do. I like the preparation of food. I like food and just the culture of restaurants and stuff like that. But man, if the company is bad, the food tastes like shit to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, it doesn't matter how good the restaurant is. It could be a 3 Michelin star, but if I'm sitting across from a boring person, the meal will taste like shit. So maybe if you guys are some of those autopilot people, if you're listening, I don't know why you probably wouldn't listen to this. If you're an autopilot person, you're probably not a big fan of us.
Probably not.
But if you are, maybe just zhuzh it up a little when you go out. Think maybe like the day before, think of some like interesting shit to bring up. Something that is not directly like if it's not in the restaurant, that's a good start. Right?
Yeah.
If it's not what happened on the way to the restaurant, that's a good start. If it's not the weather, that's a good start, right?
Yeah.
Ask me, what do you think E.T.'s dick looks like? Right? Is it weird? I bet it is. How about some other weird shit? Like, like, just I mean, you could be random. Just give me something to play with. Like, don't give me some weather shit.
I think it's interesting that you immediately think E.T. is a guy.
I didn't say the guys had dicks on their planet. So what's your deal?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Wow, did you assume
I was assuming.
Assume that
I was assuming
all dicks
you were
work the same way they do on Earth, Rachel?
Well, I was assuming that you were, using like a term that we humans on Earth are familiar with.
It's a biological delivery tube. That's all it is.
Okay.
It's all tubes, babe. It's all tubes. Anyway,
fair.
That conversation is genuinely charming to me, and I would love to have that conversation whenever. Right? But I just can't talk about the weather anymore.
Yeah.
I just, like, in my head, I start playing out scenes where, like, how would I evade the cops after I stabbed them in the esophagus with this fucking spoon or whatever.
Right.
It's all violence in there. Once we get to the boring shit, it's all violence.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well.
I guess we should go back to... I guess we should go to the episode. This is probably why I'm not great. I'm also terrible at weddings and funerals and court. I'm terrible at all 3 of those. I'm real bad.
Okay. Well, maybe we should just go to the episode then.
Probably.
This is Candlekeepers, Chapter 22.
What's the name?
Chapter 22.
I think this should be Greg Part 2.
Can't wait to find out what next week's Candlekeepers chapter is titled.
This is Greg, the prequel.
All right. Anything else, Yonk?
No, that's it. But he
All
is
right.
now. He is now. If he tries to move away any further, he will provoke opportunity. So
Unless he
Yes.
disengages.
unless he disengages.
Kyojish, is your turn.
The one in front of me that's grappled with the tongue still up.
He is alive, but he's still grappled.
If he's grappled and he's unable to move, can I slit his throat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab him by his scalp, pull his head back, and chop his head off with the sword.
Okay. He begins to hiss a curse at you that you will face the wrath of their god Seth, and Seth will eat your eyeballs, and you will scream, and then you cut his throat. And he
Well, before I sever his head, I'm like, I will face. You'll never face anything again unless I point you in that direction, and I'll pull it across his head, and then I'll take my full move action that I can take afterwards. It's 30, I think.
Mhm.
And while I'm doing that, I'm just moving with purpose, not running or anything, and stuffing his head in a bag.
All right. He is dead.
And I'll hang it on my armor like I always do.
Right. Glar's tongue like snaps back into his mouth. Anything else, Kyojish?
Nope.
Okay. Then Glar is going to
Throw the trident.
move. He's
Throw
gonna
the
move 30,
trident.
and then he's gonna throw his trident at the fleeing yuan-ti.
I would jump at the top of his jump and then throw it.
Oh my god, I think he made it. Oh my god. He had to roll a disadvantage because of the distance, but he made it. And
I think if you're throwing a heavy weapon at that range, it should have a knockdown attached to it. You don't get hit in the back of the fucking harpoon from 80 feet and then just be like, I'm fine, keep running.
from Yonk's perspective, you're facing this snake man who's been heavily injured, and then all of a sudden, from what seems like out of nowhere, is
From
this
downtown.
small little froggy trident that just like slams into the ribs of this yuan-ti, and you see it like stagger, and it sort of falls on its butt, and it is barely alive at this point. D'Angelo, it is your turn.
I turn around. Good throw, Mr. Glar.
I walk up 30 feet.
Mhm.
My therapist tells me I should forgive as part of my STEP program. I'm not there yet.
Technically, you only
Firebolt.
made 6 steps by moving 30 feet. You got to get to the full 12 in order
Right?
to, yeah. You have to double move in order to get to full acceptance.
I keep getting up to
21.
the 11th step and then
That'll
pushing
hit.
people down.
And 15 with a firebolt.
That will kill him. All right. We are out of initiative.
I cannot believe I made it all the way through that combat without using action surge just on impulse. It was so hard. I don't know how fighters do it. How do you guys play fighters all the time and not fucking use action surge immediately? Like first combat, I'm going to try. Oh God.
In my other game, one of my players is an Echo Knight, and the only time they ever use their action surge is when they feel like personally offended by whatever monster they're fighting, which is usually if the monster somehow gets past their Echo and actually attacks them, then they're like, I'm gonna action surge.
That's a good system. I mean,
Mhm.
I like that it's applied to something like that. That'd be
Yeah.
fun. That'd be fun. The truth is, I know when it's most effective is to fight something really big.
Yeah.
But the truth of the matter is, I want to use it all the
time.
because I think about it like I think a sneak attack, right? That's in my brain. That's where it is. But I know it's not like sneak attack, and I just,
Yeah.
why can't we all be rogues, man? Why can't we all be rogues?
Glar's gonna hop over to retrieve his trident. You can see he's sort of kind of breathing kind of heavily from the exertion. He's kind of an older froggy, so he's got like old scars and stuff on him, so he's a little tired from this burst of combat. He pulls his trident out and kind of croaks something at the three of you.
Okay, I can't do this anymore. I'm casting. I'm gonna cast comprehended languages.
Okay.
So I ask him, repeat that?
Rebate that?
Ribbit that?
With that. Okay. Sorry, I was just double checking the spell. He will say, "You fought well. It's good to not let them flee. They are tricky."
I pass it on to the others.
I'm going to walk over to them and cut their heads off. Just like it's not like it's just a thing you do.
Mhm.
Just grab it by its face, just throw it in the bag, and then look around and find the other one. And walk over, grab its like seared head from the chains, cut its head off.
I know we had to take them down because they were bad, Mr. D'Angelo, and because they kidnap people, but do you really have to cut their heads off like that?
You take the head of your kills.
I was gonna say you cut the head off the snake of toxicity and then continue on.
This one is wet for whatever reason. I'm shaking it and blood's like going all over the place. I'm trying to get the dampness off.
Didn't one of them have a vial of something?
The one that was running had a vial of something. You look around, and you see that there is a vial. It fell out of its hand when it was killed. But there's a vial on the ground.
I pull out a handkerchief and I pick it up with the handkerchief. Roll an Arcana on it.
Okay.
I'll aid.
Okay. Roll with advantage.
All right. That was a 23. I'll try with advantage and see if it gets better.
23 is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
Holy shit!
But not as good as a 26.
Not as good as that 20.
That's awesome.
You can tell this is a poison. We'll say it's assassin's blood.
A coward's weapon.
Spirit
Spirit just pops out of the tree. He's like, wait a minute. It's not a coward's weapon, it's a smart guy's weapon.
Right. Is it out of game? Is anyone like a little weirded out that a snake is carrying a vial of poison? Like, did he like extract it from himself, or
you think he like into a fucking? Isn't it weird how I can make anything gross? Like,
I wasn't
that
quite
grosser
going
than
down that road, but you know.
I mean, you know,
But
some people
yes,
do that.
Yes.
Do you want to just put a beep over that one too?
Oh,
I think that would be a funny trope to just have beeps over sometimes of the shit, because I can get really filthy if we don't mind beeping things up. It'll be real funny. Sometimes I have to not say things. Right?
Right. I imagine that's you
didn't-
90% of the time.
If Rachel, if it's not a super difficult thing to beep something, I can make you guys laugh hard.
Okay.
What do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
I have no horse in this race because I'm
Rachel
not the editor.
who's got to do the work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
As long as you're not like saying it while other people are saying, like
right.
pertinent
I'll save it
information.
for where I have your guys' focused attention.
Right.
Good, perfect. D-Walk didn't catch that, so he's gonna be here. He's gonna have it happen. He's gonna be like, what? Okay.
Yes, D'Angelo, you have a vial of assassin's blood.
All right.
Does Yonk voice Nate's question about why this?
What about where the poison came from? No. That was strictly just me asking
Well,
because
I meant more like why the
Oh.
snake man would have a vial of poison.
Well, I mean, I assume that, sometimes snake rogues have performance issues and they need a little help. So
Maybe he went to
maybe.
poison the children.
You say
Oh,
this?
that's not.
Yeah, I mean, I'll some clans, rather than let their young fall victim to an encroaching clan, will kill their children. It is seen as a mercy. Perhaps this is the same, but not of the same mind.
So you're
A
saying
vengeance.
they were going to poison the prisoners?
Perhaps.
D'Angelo, do you translate?
Yes, I translate.
Okay. Glar will tell you, D'Angelo, he was running towards the brood poles.
To poison the children.
Is that where the little froggy kids
Glarb says he was running toward the brood pools.
So yes.
He's a bad snake man.
I firebolt the body again.
The headless body.
Mm-hmm. A few times.
How heavy are these things? Headlessly.
I'll say anywhere from 140 to 170 pounds.
I'm gonna stack them up on top of each other, and
Okay.
then I'm going to grab both of their legs, like in sets of 3.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna lift them up so that they'll drain out the bottom, and I'm going to look around for a place to kind of hide the bodies.
This is a very marshy area, so there's a lot of like clumps of tall grasses.
What about the crabs? The crab area, was that relatively close?
Yeah.
I could toss them in there.
Yeah.
Maybe one at a time. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll toss them in the crab area.
Okay. Glar will help you. He's like a 2-foot tall frogman, but he like picks up an arm of one of the yuan-ti to like help you kind of move this body along.
Okay. When it comes time to throw them, my strength is pretty high. I'm just gonna like grab them by the torso and just kind of hunk them like a grenade.
That comment though now brings to mind a very different image, because earlier Glar was grappling one of these snake men, right? So he's 2 feet tall, and they're roughly slightly shorter than a.
He could angle the tongue in a different direction, you freak.
Well,
You think he dong grabbed him with the fucking tongue?
No, that is not what I thought.
He grabbed him around the balls. That's why he couldn't shake it, because it was just. He used that tongue on his balls, and he gripped him like, "Move now, motherfucker."
No, I was going like, you know how when toddlers like just grab a hold of the parent's leg and they won't let go, and so you kind of have to like stomp with them as you walk. That's what I was envisioning, not anything like that.
He wrapped that tongue around the guy's balls and just held him in place. And I'm like, then you know what? I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. That is a solid tactic. Because you ain't moving. No one wants to risk that.
You taint moving. That's right.
What I was thinking when he tongue grabbed the guy, I was like, what's to stop a dude from just cutting your tongue off? It's right there, you know. And so like now, if with the context of the ball grab, it is totally believable. I wouldn't put a knife anywhere near that interaction. Makes total sense to me now. It's just fleshing out the universe is what I'm doing.
Oh, God,
would you?
Oh.
No.
But
yeah, you deal with that grapple and you put your hands in the air and you fucking calmly try to, you know what I mean? You grab the frog and you like tickle its side, try to get it to let go.
Oh, or you find a new never mind. Nope.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying you gotta be safe. You gotta be safe out there. You don't want to look. You come back without a finger. That's one thing, right? You wear a weird glove and you're good. There ain't no pants made for that.
No.
Be singing soprano at the end of the day. You don't want to do that.
All right. So,
Can we call this episode "The Grip That Matters"?
Yes.
Underhanded grip.
Froggy steals the peach.
Yeah.
Gripped, not ripped. Sack
right.
the village.
right.
Oh, brings a
Riveted
whole
for
new
your
line
pleasure.
to
Riveted for your pleasure. It's funny.
the one time you learned violence is the answer is when a mosquito lands on your nuts.
Oh,
That's true. That's true.
well, have fun editing that, Rachel. Sorry.
Hi, welcome to NPR's Grundle Chat. I'm your host, Judd Hongley.
Kyojish, you notice
Yeah.
that when you throw these bodies into the crab maze, the crabs are just like immediately on it.
Yeah.
It seems like they are they haven't been cared for in the last few weeks because of this attack on the village, so they are quite
Ravenous.
hungry. Yeah. It seems as though they would attack anything that comes into the water.
Right. Well, that's good to know. That'd be a good way to dispose of enemies on the way,
Or just about anything else for that matter.
or to kick someone into the. That's interesting.
All right.
We got ball tongues and crabs. Boy, if this is not a relatable podcast.
So at this point,
Mhm.
I think Yonk is making the connection that children aren't necessarily children in the sense that he's thinking about them, because he was thinking like little baby frog people. And
Mhm.
Eggs.
yeah, these are probably eggs and tadpoles
No,
living in a pond.
Kyoji's gonna say that to you. He's
Mm.
gonna lean forward to you and like in your face, make little fingers like little close together and be like eggs, bubbles.
Well, children are children, so at least they're safe now, right? I mean, we stopped them and we got this
There
poison.
could be
so-
more.
Well, then we probably should go find them.
Agreed.
Mr. D'Angelo, can you ask Mr. Glar which way we need to go?
He's like,
I kneel down to Glarb and ask.
I would like to check the brood pools, and then we continue to the temple. I think that's where most of them are.
Glarb would like to check the brood pools before we head out further, and then onto the temple to where the main force is.
Okay.
All right. The four of you continue making your way through the village.
I'm gonna do it every time I notice it now. Sorry.
What is everyone's passive perception?
Oh shit.
Passive perception is 11.
13.
10 on passive perception.
Oh fuck. God damn it.
Are now
Milkavir sucks. Milkavir, what's your passive perception? 35? I don't know. It's fucking high.
Is it getting dark?
Yes, it is getting dark.
Okay, so for I have, I don't know that it necessarily makes a difference, but I do have dark vision, so
Okay.
I do too.
60 feet worth.
All right.
And if I need more, I can
120.
put on my goggles for seeing spooky things in the dark and double it.
Ooh.
Will my fire sword cause a problem with their dark vision?
No.
I have dark vision too, but I just don't want to waste the bonus action on reactivating the sword. I guess I can turn it off now as we approach.
Okay.
Just don't go straight into combat if it's not a surprise round. If that's
Well,
fair.
I mean,
All right.
technically we're going to the brood pools, so hopefully we're not engaging again that quick.
Well, then I'll turn the sword off and I'll keep it in my hand, but I'll keep I'll use my dark vision 60 feet.
Okay. So as you approach the brood pools, these are on the edge of the village. It looks like there are 5 pools that have the sides built up with mud bricks. And as you approach, you see a couple of Gripply kind of poke their heads up from behind the bricks. They look kind of like dirty. One of them has like a big cut on their cheek. Glar quickly approaches them and they start kind of croaking to each other.
Shh. Shh. Not so loud. What if we got a crew of Gripplies to just ball grab a billion people? And then we could just, like, it'd be perfect. They go in and go, just like the whole army's just like, ugh.
Yonk, as you approach the pools looking for the little baby frog people, you look into the
Right.
pools and you can see it is mostly like sort of big clusters of like these tiny little eggs.
Mhm.
You do see like a few like teeny tiny little like little bitty frog people kind of swimming around.
Hi. Hi, are you okay in there? Oh, Mr. D'Angelo, can you ask them if they're okay? Oh, can little frog babies talk? I don't see if they're okay. I want to know if they're okay.
I walk over. Do you little ones understand us?
You get no indication that they understand you.
It's like talking to a baby.
They say they're really good.
Good.
Better than us.
Oh, okay.
They're surrounded by their friends and family.
Okay. Well, good. As long as they're safe, that's what's important.
Glar will approach you, D'Angelo, as you're telling this to Yonk. You're like, they say that they're fine and they're safe and everything. Glar will approach you and he'll gesture to the 2 Gripply that are here, and he'll say they've been forcing them to look after the brood pools because the yuan-ti eat our young.
I like side tilt my head with the eyes wide open. I look back at Yonk.
What did he say?
No. Why
He
would
didn't
they?
tell him. He didn't tell you yet.
Yeah,
He
he
didn't
said
tell
it. He said it in the frog
I
language.
said it the frog voice. Crap.
Yeah.
Okay, never
Yeah.
mind.
No, you're good. You're good. I sit there looking at Yonk, looking back at Glarb, look at Yonk.
I'm just imagining Yonk like going through his backpack and like putting like a little like rubber ducky in the pool for the for the little baby frog spawn.
The yuan-ti use this as a breakfast buffet.
But they wait, what? What? The
They're eating the young. Ask Glor what direction they are in.
Which direction are they?
They're at the temple. They took the rest of my people. They're performing a ritual to awaken something.
Well,
Oh,
let's end.
hell no, they're summoning something.
Let's end the ritual.
oh no.
I'm going to start walking in the direction as soon as they illustrate to me what direction the temple is. We can see it probably.
No, but you can see that the river goes into the Cloakwood itself. The land goes from marshy to wooded. Glar says something to the 2 Gripply, telling them to stay, keep an eye on the pools. Glar says that he's going to help these adventurers end this. And Glar's going with you as you follow the river. He knows where the old temple is. It's the site of their old village before they moved closer to the shore.
Okay.
Are the two here at the pools armed?
No.
I'll
The
leave my
yuan-ti.
staff
Okay.
with them. Actually, wait.
No,
We
they're
got
not gonna be able to.
we got scimitars from the yuan-ti.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
We
no,
have the. Oh, we didn't
Give 'em
disarm
this.
them before we threw the bodies in. Though.
No shit.
I'll say you have them. if you-
Okay.
Okay,
Give
we
them
give
to
them the
frogs.
scimitars.
Okay.
They may be the size of the little frog dudes, but
It's
they got scimitars.
it's like long swords for you like cripply.
You look like a mighty warrior with a bastard sword. All right, let's go.
All right. So, the four of you follow the river as it moves northeast through the Cloakwood.
Yunk gets very serious for Yunk anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And you see him pull out a set of goggles from his bag and put them on. There are these sort of gold colored with slightly green tinted lenses, and they look pretty funny going over his head. But he ties the strap in the back and makes sure they're fastened tight, and he grabs his great axe, and he's rather stoic for Yonk as we start making our way down the river.
All right.
I'm gonna place my hand on Yonk. We will make it right.
No, nobody eats frog babies on my watch.
I'm just gonna nod at him.
All right. So it is just about sunset as Glar motions to the three of you to move north from the river, where there is sort of a clearing in the woods, and you can see the old remains of what looks like an old village, and then the ruins of a temple roughly in the center of this clearing. You can see the temple itself has a 10-foot outer wall around it with what looks like a set of short stairs that go up into the basically there's like a wall and then a courtyard and then the temple itself within.
How large is the temple?
Well, you can see the outer wall is
I mean, it's multiple stories, correct?
it appears to be just one story.
Height of the building.
We'll say 15 feet. So the outer wall is 10 feet and then the building within is 15.
Okay. Boy, I'm about to cause a fucking ruckus in this piece. Rachel, how tall is a giant?
A giant would be
Like a hill giant or a stone giant.
I think those are like what, 15, 20 feet?
I don't know. I'll just look it up real quick.
Let's see. According to the Forgotten Realms wiki, hill giants normally stand
16 feet.
between 16 and 17 feet.
Yeah.
All right. So, I assume you guys are approaching the temple.
Mhm.
As you're sort of approaching, Glar will get very quiet. He sort of moves to doing more hand signals to kind of like he kind of gets low to the ground, which he's already a small creature anyway, so he like practically disappears as he like kind of crouches down.
I'm not crouching.
At the top of a short set of steps lies an open area enclosed by a 10-foot high outer wall and paved with tightly fitted stone slabs. To either side are truncated ramps that lead down to a lower area. These appear to be blocked with earth and rubble that needs to be cleared away. Ahead of you, some 50 feet away, is another short staircase that leads to a 10-foot-high inner wall with a door-sized opening in it that's covered by a curtain. Coming from beyond the doorway inside the enclosed area, you can hear the groaning and plaintive cries of creatures being mistreated.
I'm gonna run.
Okay.
How tall is the wall? Did you say?
We'll say 10 feet.
10 feet.
Mhm.
I'm gonna barrel through the front of the door.
Okay.
I mean, like, hit it as hard as I can on my shoulder.
Okay. It is a curtain, not a door.
That's
so
fine. Just
you're
straight
gonna
through.
go through it very easily.
I'm just charging into the center of the area. I'm trying to draw the attention.
Okay. Yonk and D'Angelo, are you two also charging into the temple?
I didn't even notify them. I just
Yeah.
this is
Yeah, I mean,
injustice.
my assumption is that I'm following wherever he goes.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Same, D'Angelo?
I'm gonna wait for Yonk to get a good 10, 15 feet ahead of me.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna activate my necrotic shroud and bring out my skeleton wings.
Okay. Glar, as soon as he sees that Kyojish is sort of sprinting into the temple, he's like also like very quickly hopping along with the other two.
As soon as I get past the curtain, I'm gonna
Mhm.
turn the sword on.
Okay. As you just sort of like cut through this curtain, you can see this sort of upper court of the temple has been completely cleared of debris. 6 pillars support the 10-foot-high ceiling, and the northern half of the enclosed area, so opposite of where you entered, is bathed in bright light, making it easy for you to see the horrific scene playing out at the far end of the room. So at the very northern end of the this temple, there is basically an altar. And then beyond that, there is like up against the north wall is what looks like a huge stone sarcophagus. But lashed to the altar itself are a pair of yuan-ti and a number of grippli. Standing at them are or sort of around like this altar and also around the sarcophagus itself are 2 yuan-ti and another sort of
A butt bear. It's like a bugbear, but it's made of butts.
no.
Oh.
So there is a what essentially looks like a large snake, but with arms. This is another type of yuan-ti. It is also wielding a scimitar. And the light is coming from a lantern that you can see over at the northern end of this temple. And one of the yuan-ti is standing at the sarcophagus itself, and it has a sort of chime, and it looks like it's prepared to kind of strike the chime, while the other yuan-ti, the two that look more humanoid, is sort of chanting and has a bloody scimitar in his hand. It seems that he is doing some sort of nefarious ritual that would involve presumably killing the grippli and the 2 yuan-ti that are lashed to this altar.
Okay. Quick question.
Mhm.
The temple itself has a roof and walls?
Yes.
Okay. If I were to look at it, given my knowledge of what I can do. Would I be able to like rip the roof off or the walls off? Given the full context of what you know I can do. I don't want to spoil it.
I would say yes. This is definitely an older temple. There are parts of it that are falling apart. There are sort of like cracks in the stonework, and there are like chunks of stone that have fallen out and cleared away.
All right.
So yeah.
And they talked about their god before I cut his head off, right?
Yes.
They said Seth.
Mhm.
It's not as cool as Seth, but whatever. Okay. I'm going to run into right in front of the building and
Okay.
tell them I challenge the disciples of Seth Meyer.
All right. Give me.
I'm going to intentionally try to make them upset.
Okay.
Right? So what I'm going to say is their God is weak. Their God is nothing. And that if they really were true believers, they would have no problem coming to battle on their God's behalf. And then I'm just going to shout coward into the building 1,000,000 times.
You want to see what our God can do.
Yeah. Show them what your God can do.
The one holding the chime, standing by the sarcophagus, nods, and he will strike the chime. And you see a crack of light under the seal of the sarcophagus as it begins to move on its own.
Okay.
The ground begins to shake, and from beneath all of you, you can feel these violent tremors in the earth. More of the rocks, the stones and bricks of the temple itself begin to fall, crash on the ground. A few of the falling rocks strike some of the gripply that are tied to this altar. They're unable to kind of protect themselves, and the sarcophagus itself sort of suddenly, almost violently, rips open as a huge snake just sort of rears up out of the ground from below the temple.
Is it a huge snake or is it a large snake?
It is
a colossal snake.
Where did I hold on? I clicked away from the snake that I was using. It is a gargantuan snake.
Yes. I'm gonna need a bigger bag.
So, why don't we have everyone roll initiative?
When the snake is coming out, I'm going to activate a thing before we do the initiatives, since we got to see it happen.
All right.
I'm going to activate Giant Smite.
Okay.
If you are smaller than large, you become large, along with anything you're wearing. If you lack the room to become large, your size doesn't change, but I'm in the open courtyard. You have advantage on strength checks, strength saving throws, and once on each of your turns, one of your attacks with a weapon or unarmed strike can deal extra 1d6 damage. Because I'm large and the weapon I'm wielding is large, now instead of doing 2d6, my weapon will deal 4d6 per attack. So 4d6 plus 2d6 plus 3 per strike.
That is dumb.
And I'm going to let out a roar as I expand. Like my body I grow like almost 3 times my size. Like
Excellent.
Nate's face. It's so funny.
Can I do a bonus action too?
Sure.
I'm summoning my Hound of Ill Omen.
Oh, okay.
And I am consuming the bottle of Hill Giant Strength
Oh,
that I
excellent.
have on my belt.
By
Okay.
the way, what strength does that put your strength at?
21.
So, Rachel, would you say that becoming a large size category gives me the same type of? Because we had talked about the strength part, but we never actually did the strength part. You said +2 strength, or we had +2 armor class, right?
+2 armor. Yeah, I guess +2 strength.
+2 strength, perfect. Why, thank you.
You're welcome. The ceiling above those of you that are still in the temple, it is like cracking and breaking. Big stones are falling as this giant serpent and this giant lion man are suddenly also in this very small temple. I would like initiatives from everyone.
I think we just summoned the lion sword.
Oh, fuck you. It was
Oh.
so close to being good.
Yeah.
I got a 2.
2 from Kyojish.
Hey, I got a 3.
Nice.
Yep, I rolled a 1 on initiative.
Yonk.
23.
Fucking
Oh.
A.
Oh, my wolf has its own initiative.
Oh, that's right.
So I'll just roll d20 for the wolf.
So the bonus actions that we carried out, did those take place before
awesome.
we went
Yeah.
into initiative? Okay.
The
so
wolf has 20
we have our
for
full
initiative.
Okay.
Excellent.
We'll call them puppers.
All right. Okay, let me just.
I'm gonna fucking eat this snake
organize.
for breakfast, and then I'm and sell it.
All right. Yonk, you are up first.
Thanks for stopping in and listening to Candlekeepers by the Freelance Heroism Podcast crew. And we hope that next week you'll come back and listen to some more.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you can
check us out on our Patreon. We're at patreon.com/freelance_heroism.
donate if you'd like to help us make more episodes like this.
Yeah.
Or episodes like something else. And Rachel, tagline?
Return your library books on time.
Do it, or else you'll be in trouble.
Or else.
Or else.